Hello, and welcome back to Adam's Milk Reviews. This is the second episode. Sorry, I am a little bit ill, but I've taken the precautions. I took a very hot shower to clear my nasal passages. I've also been using this face sauna that steams your airways to clear everything. And I've been making sure that I've been drinking a lot of tea today to make sure that I'm ready for this. So it should be good, but I apologize if I cough or anything happens throughout the video. A lot has changed since the last video. I just thought I really wanted to keep this 2 videos every 8 months kind of thing. I might up it to 2 videos every 6 months, but we'll see how that interacts with my actual day-to-day and my work. A lot has changed since the last video. My hair is longer and we're doing cashew instead of oat milk. So this should be fun. This is Alpro Cashew and let's get right into it. There are going to be a couple of changes as well throughout, so that's exciting, but I'll let you know when they come up. Give it a good shake always. Now, I've actually not had cashew milk before, so this is going to be a new one for me. I can't really compare it to other cashew milks, but I can compare it to other milk substitutes, which is, you know, the best that anyone could ask for in my position. So let's have a go. I do like cashew nuts. All right. I don't know if I should leave that now. Take up too much space. Okay, here we go. Okay, not the strongest smell in the world. It's sweet. I mean, you can definitely smell cashews coming through. Okay, interesting. Let's try it. Just checking the ingredients, see if they put anything in it. I'll read them out. There's actually quite a few things. Water, cashew, 3.1%. Seems pretty low. Sugar, so it is added sugar. Calcium, sea salt, stabilizers, emulsifier, and some vitamins. That's nice. Okay, so let's try some. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'll not lie, slightly bitter aftertaste that I don't like too much from the first try, but let's go for another dive in. It's odd. I'll just start with the consistency. Straight away, it seems a little bit watery, but for some reason, the longer you keep it in your mouth, and the aftertaste of it is very creamy. It's kind of this odd duality there. I don't know. It's very strange. Taste-wise, not much like on the tongue straight away. Very light, subtle cashew flavor. It's actually not too bad. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be, as it has added sugar. It's a little bland, if anything. I never thought cashews make a good milk. This seems like it would be quite a good base for a lot of things, really. Maybe not a drink on its own. I feel like this would complement. It's a bit watery, really. I think this is, I don't know, maybe it will complement something. It's not as sweet as I would want it to be, not as strong, not a lot of flavour of the nut coming through, but maybe it will be a good accompaniment to something else. So, I'm actually going to use my palate cleanser water this time. Okay. My bowl for my cornflakes. Let's try this. Not a good first impression, but let's see. I think it will be quite nice with these. I don't think it will overpower this at all. Alright, here we go. Good healthy portion of that. And waste not, want not. I'm going to pour some of this in. Hope that's okay with everyone. Also, at the same time, I'm going to start the kettle boiling. There we go. Turn that on. Because we're going to be making some tea. Right, add a little bit more. Oh gosh. Let me turn that off, that's annoying. Do it in my own time and I'll put it in at the end of this video. There we go. So now we have a nice healthy bowl, a spoon. Let's try this. Don't leave it for too long, don't let it get mushy. Okay. You know what? I'm a little disappointed. It like I thought, it doesn't overpower, it doesn't really add too much. So maybe this would be good with like a, I don't know, I guess it's like a chocolatey cereal or something that's, you know, quite strong in itself. Otherwise, consistency is quite nice with it. Seems to have retained its crunch, but then I've only had it in there for 5 seconds anyway. Yeah, the creaminess comes through a little bit more when you have it juxtaposing against the crunchiness of the cornflakes, so that's quite nice. But otherwise, yeah, I can't really say too much about them. Honestly, not much flavour coming through. That is a shame. You know, I had high hopes for this cashew milk. I mean, cashews as a nut aren't that strong, but I don't know, it's just something a little bit different. Well, I guess for those of you who really, really love the flavour of cashew nuts and are looking for something in milk form of that variety, maybe don't go for this, or do. I mean, there might be other brands that I could try to tell you that might taste more strongly. It's not bad by any means. The bitterness did go away after the first few gulps. I think it was just maybe the initial hit. But for those of you who are worried and maybe don't like cashews that much and are worried that this will be too strong, or just looking for something as a base for smoothies, it's not going to overpower anything, then this is probably a pretty okay choice. It's not the thickest thing in the world, so it's not going to make milkshake smoothies, whatever else, that thick. But it's also not too thin, so in cereals it doesn't just taste like you're having cereals with water. So that's good. I will now boil the kettle. I will pour out, and I might show this in little pieces, 200 milliliters of boiling water with PG tips. Let that steep for 3 minutes, and then I will top the rest of the mug with some of the milk, and we'll see if it mixes. Because I think that the key part of adding this test in is going to be seeing the solubility of these milks as well as the flavour, because some milks just do not mix at all, and it's kind of gross. Sorry, little out of focus. It's kind of horrible. It's a bit bitty. A lot of the coconut milks are like that, and it's a shame, and it's always kind of horrible when you have it. I apologise for not doing it with the milk prior, but it was a comment left on the last video. All the fans seem to want to see me do it with tea, so that will be done, and I'll be sure to add this to the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But I'm not much of an editor, so I'm going to do the goodbyes now. Thanks for watching. I will give this a 6 out of 10. As far as the milk replacements go, it's okay. I don't dislike it. I think that people who even don't like cashews will probably like it, and it's good for a variety of different things, as I mentioned before. But no standouts. It's just okay. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. We'll be doing a head-to-head on hazelnut milks. Okay, catch you there. 1. All right, tea bag out. Give it a good squeeze, of course. Put it down. Put this to the side. Alright, let's give this a taste. Welcome back, everyone who skipped. Let's give it a taste by itself. It's been a while since I've had PG tips. It's a new box. It's strong. Maybe I'll lower the time later, but now that I've set to 3 minutes, I'd have to do this again. You might be thinking, but Adam, how are you going to know you're going to put the same amount of milk each time? Like I said, it's not really about the flavour, it's more about the solubility, but I do have this little cup. I will do 40 mils. Actually, no, I'll do 30, that seems like quite a lot. So let's do a little 30 mils. see how the colour changes. It's a little dark. I don't know if you can see. Just don't want to spill it, that's all. Okay, right off the bat, it's mixed, but let me just leave that for a second or two. Wow, okay. It has mixed right in. That's, you know what, I'm very impressed. That's really good, actually. Let's try it. It has a nice creaminess to it. Not much of the flavour of the milk comes through. You get a like very strong tea. I actually like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to put another 10-15 mils in. Just lighten up a little bit. Just to see. Mix that. Very impressed. Well, there you go. Solubility or use of the cashew milk in tea